The summer heat is on. Once again, a big hand for this hot and lovely ladies. Grabe naman yung pinainit. Diba?
Yes.
Summer, Max.
Once again, everyone, let's give our ladies another astounding
Naman
applause.
natin ang ating mga nagagandang kandidata in their swimsuit by Miss Holmes Ramos.
Thank you very much.
And now, we'll move on to the next part of the competition. We will do the casual interview.
Yes.
So we will be calling each candidate and we will ask them to pick a question.
So we would like now to request our fishbowl, please.
Please join us. Ayan ang ating candidate number 1 from Barangay Alegria.
Okay.
Kindly please pick one question.
Alegria, please get your question, please. Miss Alegria, this is your question. Is social media going the right way or the wrong way, and why? Once again, is social media going the right way or the wrong way, and why?
Social media and internet as a whole has provided people with more access to information as they have got before. And not just more access, but a quicker access. Anytime, anywhere. Social media is what you make of it. Like so many other things in life, both online and off, you get what you put into it. However, we should always remember that in everything we do, accountability and responsibility should be on hand. Just like Miss Universe 2015 needs to be a words that said, think before you blink. That would be all. Thank you.
Thank you very much once again from Alegria.
And now, our next candidate is from Barangay Bagong Bayan. Please join us, candidate number 2, and pick your question.
Miss Bagumbayan, pick your question and please give it to CJ.
Your question is, if you could change something about yourself, what would that be and why?
If I would be given a chance to change something about myself, it would be come out to my comfort zone. As a first-timer in the field of pageantry, it was remarkably fearsome and quite nervous. But with the help of my family, relatives, friends, and my mentors, I can show off to all of you that I did bring not only myself, but also my fellow kabayan here in the stage. Mabuhay, Buruanga! Wow, Bagong Bayan!
That's it. Once again, a big hand for our candidate number 2 from Barangay Bagong Bayan.
We are now off to our next candidate. Let us now welcome Miss Balusbos. Miss Balusbos, you may now pick your question. Give it to me after. Your question is, what is the biggest challenge young girls face today? Again, what is the biggest challenge young girls face today?
For me, the biggest challenge that young girls face today is puberty. It is the rapid change or the rapid development and maturity of the body of the young girl, wherein it could effectively affect them physically and emotionally. And we can help them on how to overcome and surpass this trial that they are facing. That's why we would, especially the women here in our community, must encourage and lift up the spirit and confidence of every young ladies here in our society. That we all thank you.
Thank you so much, Miss Balusbos. And now, our next candidate is Miss Belize. Candidate number 4. Kindly pick your question.
And give it to CJ.
Your question is, how does your own positive attitude bring about a change in others?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you, sir, for that question. Attitude is a little thing that can make a big difference. It is contagious, and it will influence others. A positive attitude is something about maintaining that optimistic mindset, even when things are in utter chaos. With my own positive attitude, I see the bright side of my life. My mind is clear of any negative thoughts, and I always see situations in silver linings. I was able to inspire and motivate myself to help other people without any hesitations. And because of my own positive attitude, my whole life become filled with light. And that light affects not only me and how I perceive the world, but also it affects my environment and the people around me. Thank you.
Let us now welcome our next candidate. She's representing Kabugan. Candidate number 5, you will choose your question.
Max, do you honor?
Miss Kabugan, your question is, who inspired you to compete in this pageant and why? Once again, who inspired you to compete in this pageant and why?
I am inspired to compete in this pageant by my family, friends, and mentor who believe in me and encouraging me. They showed up that anything is possible by believing myself and
Thank you very much. Once again, our candidate number 5 from Kabugan.
Thank you so much. And our next candidate is Miss El Progreso. Candidate number 6, kindly pick your question. Your question is, what do you like most about yourself?
thank you. There's a lot of things that I like about myself, but being my best self, is and I thank you.
Straightforward. Just a gentle reminder, please remain
Yes.
the silence, please, while the contestant is answering.
It's really hard
Yes.
to answer difficult question wearing swimsuit in front of demanding ocean. So please do respect our candidates.
That is right, Max. And our next candidate,
Let us welcome Miss El Progreso.
it's Miss Havana. Miss Havana,
Havana,
candidate number 7.
Miss
Can you pick
Havana.
the question?
Miss Havana, you may choose your question. Miss Havana, your question is, what are your thoughts on negative perceptions about beauty pageants? Again, what are your thoughts on negative perceptions about beauty pageants?
Hello everyone, good evening. My thoughts about the negative perception of beauty pageant is other people think that beauty pageant is just a word or being sexy, pretty, or dressed beautifully. But we are here to represent our pride of Barangay and also encourage every people who thank you.
Thank you very much. Candidate number 7, Miss Havana.
And now let's call on Miss Katipunan. Miss Katipunan, kindly pick a question. Your question is, what piece of advice would you give to the next generation?
If I could give a piece of advice to the younger generation, it would be to be kind, to be compassionate, to say kind words, because it will help to mitigate the negativities in this world. And in kindness, it will also inspire other people to be kind. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ms. Katikunan.
Let us now welcome our next candidate, Miss Mayapay. You may now choose your question, Miss Mayapay. And your question, Miss Mayapay, is this. How has failure helped you in your achievements? Again, how has failure helped you in your achievements?
Good evening, Buruanga. My failure helped me in my achievement by examining all the skills that I've got, the analytical and the critical thinking skills. May kasabihan nga po tayo, we learn a lot from our failures more than our success. Thank you.
Love your energy, candidate number 9. And now let's go on Miss Nazareth, candidate number 10. Please pick your question. Your question is, tell us about a challenge that you experienced and how you overcame it.
The challenge that I face is self-doubt. It is normal experience feelings of doubt when you face new situation or challenging. And how I overcome it by saying to myself that we are kind, positive, and supportive. I use affirmation like, I am strong and capable.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Miss Nazareth.
Now let us welcome our candidate representing Panilongan. Miss Panilongan, you will now choose your question. And your question is, what according to you is a true friend? Again, what according to you is a true friend?
For me, a true friend is someone who gives advices me and gives me what I need to hear and not what I want to hear. Always remember that di bali ng konti lang kaibigan, basta tunay. And I thank you.
Quality over quantity.
Yes.
And now let's go on Miss Poblacion. Candidate number 12. Please pick your question. Do you believe that you are a role model for young girls?
Good evening. Yes, I do believe that I am a good role model for young girls by having the qualities and skills that I possess. I am the SSG Vice President in our school, which shows my leadership skills. I am also a part of U4U Aklan and peer educator, which advocate teenage pregnancy, human trafficking, SOGI, and HIV and AIDS prevention. I am also a part of Provincial Federation of Child Representatives, which upholds protection, development, and survival rights for children. That is also why the Municipality of Buruanga has chosen me to be the Municipal Child Representative, because they believe that I have the skills and I can serve as the voice of the youth of Buruanga. Thank you.
Thank you so much, candidate Miss Poblacion.
She has a lot on her plate. Thank you very much, candidate number 12. Let us now welcome our candidate from Santander. Or Santander. You now choose your question.
And next will
Miss Santander, this is your question. How do you handle disappointments? Again, how do you handle disappointments?
I handle disappointments not as a failure, but as a lesson. Disappointments are normal, lalo na if you expect someone or something. But it is important that you learn from it and do better every day. And I thank you.
Thank you so much, Miss Yan Banner. And now, let's go on to Miss Tagosi. Kindly pick your question. Candidate number 14. Your question is, has social media had a positive impact or negative impact on people's minds in recent years?
Social media has a positive impact in people's mind in recent years because it made communication fast and easy. It makes us connected with our loved ones across the globe. Social media is very informative, though it has a negative impact if you don't use it in a proper way. So just always remember the golden rule. Think before you click, and I thank you.
Which applies now, think before you click, Max. Or else, you'll go viral.
Oh, mababash ka.
And now, let's go on our last but not the least,
Miss Tigo. Miss Tigo, you may now choose. Unfortunately, you don't have any other choice. Give it to me. Miss Tigo, your question is, which celebrity do you idolize and why? Again, which celebrity do you idolize and why?
Good evening, everyone. So, this celebrity really impressed and inspired me. This celebrity is Rodel Pacheco Nascimento, which is known as Coco Mati. I know that you all know him. He is a Filipino actor, film producer, and also a director. But what makes me really impressed of him is the behind of his being an actor. Back then, you wouldn't think that he is just a waiter before. And because he doesn't earn enough to give his family a good life, he applied as a caregiver in Canada. So, in the way of him, I realized that fulfilling your dream there's nothing impossible. That despite of all the failures you've done, that even you think that is impossible, if you work hard and persist what you are doing, you can achieve what are your dreams are in life. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Miss Tigo.
thank you so much. And that concludes the casual interview.